Hi everyone, Leanne Kay here, and today we're going to talk about something that every content creator and artist feels once in a while: what to do when you just don't feel like showing up. You know, those days when your energy is low, you're not feeling creative, your hair could be a mess, life might have thrown you a curveball. The question is, should you still make art or should you still hit record? Or is it better to just wait until you're feeling better again? Let's talk about it honestly. Last weekend, I had a massive event and it involved setting up on the Friday or getting ready a couple of weeks prior, setting up on the Friday, then being on to the public and our social club members all weekend, and then packing up Monday, and then starting to put things away at home here over the last couple of days. And I have just been so flat. I'm absolutely mentally, physically and emotionally exhausted, and I'm not feeling it whatsoever. But I didn't get a video out last week. I can't really remember if I got a video out the week before, and if I don't do it now, I probably won't get one done at all this week, and it'll be the end of next week before I get anything done. As well as that, I had to have a paintings ready for an exhibition. So over the last 2 weeks, I worked on that, and I've got to have another 2 ready in the next 2 weeks. Thank goodness they're only small works in this one. If I don't do it now, when is it going to happen? We all love the idea of being our best selves on camera, full of energy, glowing skin, wonderful hair, makeup, a great artwork set up behind us. But sometimes, you're not feeling it. But the truth is, creativity doesn't always just rock up on schedule. There are days when you sit down at your easel and just nothing happens. There are days when you hit that record button and you can't even remember what you're going to talk about. But here's the thing, showing up, even imperfectly, is a big part of our growth as both an artist and a YouTube creator. Can you even hear me? Thank you, donkey boy. My donkey just ran by. And my cows are out that side mooing. So much for waiting for the perfect time, right? If you only paint or film when you're feeling and looking great, then you're going to miss out on all those moments when the real growth happens. Those meh days are actually the days that help us to build both consistency and resilience, and they're two of the most powerful creative muscles that we can flex. Now, I'm not telling you that you should force yourself every single day to show up. I mean, I've had several days rest since the event. I'm still tired, but I thought, am I going to feel better about this later on if I still keep resting, or if I just get up and do what needs to be done, and then that will relieve some of the pressure and the guilt feeling down the track? Yeah, we have to have some balance, right? Here's how I look at it. Ask yourself 2 questions. Am I physically and emotionally exhausted or just feeling a bit unmotivated? Well, I am physically and emotionally exhausted. And 2, will I feel better once I've done it, or will I feel worse? If you're just feeling a bit unmotivated, sometimes the act of just beginning and starting is enough to get you back in the flow again. But if your body and your heart really just aren't in it, give yourself permission to have a break. Sometimes rest can be productive too. The key really is to know the difference, and don't let a day or 2 off let yourself spiral into the habit of just not turning up for a very long time. It could just mean turning on your camera while you quietly paint. Showing up doesn't have to mean having a full glam hairstyle and makeup. It can mean just filming your hands while you paint when your face just isn't camera ready. It could mean showing a time lapse of something really simple, or just a brush stroke, some colour mixing, or just a small study. The point is to stay connected with your art, your viewers, and of course, yourself. Remember, people don't follow you because you're perfect. If they follow me for that, well, they're going to be sorely disappointed, right? They follow you because you're real. They see themselves in your journey, the ups, the downs, the messy middle, and the courage to keep going. Here are a few tips that help me when I'm not feeling it. Number 1, batch film on good days. And this is really helpful if you're like me and you have some health issues. There's days where there's no way in the world that I could film a video. And then there's other days where I can get through, maybe 2 or 3. So it's really important. Batch film on good days. And it's the same with your painting. Maybe you could work on 2 or 3 paintings at once. Working between 2 or 3 paintings while the rest dries is a great way to get a lot of work done at once. Oh, for goodness sakes, can you all just shut up? I just had to get up and shut the window because across the road is using some sort of big digging machine making all sorts of noise. And even though across the road means probably about 300 metres away, it's still coming in the window. Maybe it wasn't the best day to start back. By batch filming, you'll have backups for those low energy days. Number 2, have a low energy content list. Keep a list of some really simple videos that you can do on those days when you're feeling low. Perhaps you can do a question and answer session of the questions that your viewers have asked you. Or do a paint with me and have a little chat along the way, or chat about your journey. Just have those ideas that are just very easy to throw together. Number 3, set realistic expectations. Progress does not mean perfection by any means. It just means doing what you can with what you have. Number 4, keep your space ready. Having an easel or a camera already set up makes it easy just to sit down and go. Because if you have to clear your workspace down before you can even start the video, you're probably not going to do it, especially on those days when you're really tired. 5, celebrate effort, not outcomes. Even if your video or your painting is not your best, you still showed up, and that matters more than anything. So, should you show up even when you're not feeling it? My answer is yes, but you can do it with kindness, self-kindness. Don't pressure yourself to be perfect. Just be present. Because both art and YouTube are all about the long game. Each small step you take adds up. Each imperfect video or painting are all part of your story. And remember, the people who need your art, your voice, and your encouragement, they're not expecting perfection. They're looking for authentic, and that's what we need to be. So take a deep breath, pick up your brush, or hit that record button. You never know who you might inspire just by showing up as you are. Or as they say in the Bridget Jones movie, they like you just as you are. And if you've managed to sit through this with all of the road noises, the machinery noises, the farm animal noises, thank you for being here. And if this video encouraged you today, please give me a thumbs up, to like and subscribe for more art motivation and tips about building your confidence. Especially if you're over 40, 50, 60 and up and onwards. We're all here rediscovering our artistic side. Thank you so much for being here, and remember, your art matters, even on the messy days. See you next time. Here are the paintings that I entered into the exhibition recently. Mum and I left Celtic Fest and popped into the exhibition opening for a little while. And here are a few photos of some of the highlights from Celtic Fest held in Warwick, Queensland.